during the summer, during like around June, I was photographing a lot of the Black Lives Matter protests that were happening downtown in front of the White House. And so being able to document that was really great, and just experiencing a lot of the ways that the crowds interacted with one another, and like the love and like the peace really that was there among the group was really great, and I enjoyed that a lot. And just like, you know, how like there were constant medics there. There were constant like organizations providing food and shelter to like homeless individuals. There were like always like people were trying to essentially just take care of each other and try to fill in the gaps where, you know, society essentially has failed. And then seeing that being met with sort of force, and I think that is in no small part due to the administration that was in place at the time, just witnessing how the level of like violence that occurred, that was just unprovoked violence that occurred against peaceful protesters, and the throw of just some of the craziness that happened, getting pepper sprayed by a police officer, getting hit with the riot shield, and just like witnessing just other journalists being assaulted by the military state protectors. And that was just like mind-boggling in a country where we're supposed to have free press and where we're supposed to be able to document these sorts of things. Like, this is the type of internal potential corruption that I think we send troops overseas to prevent. And it was just crazy to me to witness that firsthand. And so that was just crazy. And then so after all of that occurred, I was just chilling at home with my brother, and I think I saw someone mention, like, you know, the Capitol has been breached. And I was like, what? I was just like, I have to go at this point. So, so I, you know, went down, hopped on the bus, packed all of my camera gear, hopped on the bus, went down. And I think I got there about in 45 minutes to an hour after it had been initially breached. It was so weird and interesting just seeing how the difference in the response by the police against these protesters who had been just, you know, 30 minutes before actively violent and breaking windows, breaking glass. Somebody got 5 people actually ended up dying inside the Capitol building. Just witnessing the way that the police officers were still so like peaceful in the way that they pushed people. Like I didn't see like anybody really get hit or tear gassed or maced or like anything. I just saw, you know, police with riot shields saying move back, and moving forward, and, you know, threatening people with arrest, saying it's past curfew, you're not allowed to be here, but not really seeing any force being used. And that was just mind-boggling in and of itself. So I was just amazed by that.